Motor assembly. Step 1. Using 5 bolts, screw the chainring to the motor. Use adequate power to tighten the bolts. The cogs of the chainring must face the motor. Step 2. Install the plastic cover onto the chainring. The motor is now ready to be installed onto the bike's frame. Disassembling the old chainring from the bike. Step 1. Turn the bike upside down for easier access. First, remove the original chainring and left crank arm with the pedal. Use special puller. Be careful not to damage the central axis inner thread. Step 2. Now remove the cassette using special puller by loosening it in the direction of pedaling. Step 3. Remove the tray from the other side. Step 4. Now carefully insert the motor into the axis. Step 5. The motor is fixed using the provided special spiked Y-shaped washer. The spikes must face the frame of the bike. They will prevent the movement of the motor during pedaling. First, insert the provided spacer, then the special spiked Y-shaped washer. Screw the lock nut. Adjust the position of the motor to make sure the brakes and gear cables are free and not touch the motor assembly. Then tighten the lock nut. Install screw the bolts to fix the washer. If your bike has a central pedal hub longer than 68 mm, additional underlay should be used to prevent any free movement of the parts. Step 6. Reinstall the chain on the crankshaft. Step 7. Now install crank arms and make sure you pay attention to correct position using the left and right as symbols indicated on your crank arm. Secure the crank arms with screws. Also, pedals must be installed correctly, L for the left side and R for right side. Installation of handlebar controls and LCD. Step 1. Remove existing accessories from right side of handlebar. Step 2. Install throttle and brake lever on the handlebar. Step 3. Install brake lever cables. Step 4. Remove existing accessories from left side of handlebar. Step 5. Install LCD controller. Then install the LCD panel on the handlebar and use provided grommets to secure the LCD to the handlebars. Once the display has been installed, slip the grommets in between in order to secure. Align the LCD for a better viewing and reading position. Once all parts are in the right spot, tighten everything. Installation of speed sensor. Step 1. Assemble the speed sensor into the speed sensor mount. Step 2. Placing zip ties through the speed sensor assembly. Step 3. Install the speed sensor magnet onto a spoke. Smooth side facing the speed sensor and align the magnet with the speed sensor. The magnet should be within 5 mm of the speed sensor. Step 4. Connect wiring into motor assembly. Installing the battery and final touches. If you have a water bottle holder on your bike, start by removing it. Step 1. Install your battery mount where your water bottle was by using the same bolts. Step 2. Now complete your bike setup by sliding the battery onto the mount. Step 3. Connect wiring harness into motor assembly and line up the arrows in the pins on the plugs before connecting to ensure proper connection. Plug together the wiring harness. Connect LCD and brake cables into the wiring harness. Plugs are color coordinated, so be sure to line up the arrows on the plugs before connecting to ensure proper connection. Congratulations! You've now completed the installation of your electric motor kit. Go out and have some fun. Make sure to check the tightness of the crank arms and pedals after your first ride.